In this video, we'll walk through the different options for enrolling learners in your course. On the screen, we have an example of a listing page. You may wish to use listing pages as an option for learners who want to find out more about the course, what they'll be learning, and to choose from a number of cohorts that you're running. Alternatively, you can use an enrolment link. This takes them directly to the course enrolment page, but doesn't have the key information that's on a listing page. The first option for enrolment is direct enrolment. Learners can enroll from the listing page or from the direct enrolment link, which I just showed you. You'll also notice on this screen that we have an option to inquire about the course. By enabling this, you can allow learners to submit inquiries about your course, which can be routed to a particular inbox. If they wish to enrol, they're taken to the enrolment page. From here, depending on how you've configured your program, they can enrol themselves, someone else, their team, or they have the option to go to the inquiry page. If they want to return to the listing page, they can do so here. Alternatively, you can set the program up so that your learners have to apply before being accepted into the course. As you'll see here, the enrol button has been replaced with an apply button, and once they click the apply button, they'll be prompted to create an account, complete an application, which is submitted, then reviewed before they're accepted into the course. If you have a program listing available, but you don't have any cohorts scheduled for that program, you can leave the listing page up and enable the inquire option. This enables learners to ask questions about the program or allow you to accept expressions of interest. Next, we'll take a look at how to configure these options. Head to Program Admin and then select the relevant program. From there, head to Program Overview, then Program Settings, and then cross to Self-Enrolment. We've got a few options here. The first one is Direct Enrolment. This is where learners can access a direct link and can enrol themselves or their team. You can set the last enrolment date. For example, if you wanted to cut off enrolments a certain amount of time before the start date, this is optional. Enabling the direct share link means that learners can enrol themselves. You might have this turned off if you were collecting enrolments through another means and you were going to add each of the learners to the class list, or if they were being bulk enrolled via a spreadsheet. Enable sponsored detail collection adds another question to the enrolment sequence, asking them to nominate their sponsor for the program. Under direct enrolment settings, you can select whether to enable team enrolment, which means people can enroll more than one person at a time, and whether you want to limit seats per team enrolment. This is particularly handy if you don't want a whole class made up of people from the same team. Underneath this, we have the option to add a catalogue listing or to attach this program to an existing listing. And just a reminder, the catalogue listing is this page here. We'll attach it to an existing listing. I've already got a listing called Marketing Analytics, and I will add this program to the listing. From here, I can also open the listing and change any details as needed. Underneath, you can choose whether you're displaying each of the in-person or live online sessions in the listing page. This means that if you're using the internal catalogue, you can promote particular programs on the front page. Finally, on this screen, we've got the Program Inquiries option. This is the email address where you want those inquiries routed. So that's how you set up direct enrolment. The other option we've got is application only. We'll cover how to set up and manage applications in a separate video. So we've covered off the direct enrolment and application only options. Alternatives are that you can add learners from the class list, or you can bulk upload learners using a spreadsheet. Head to the Deliver tab and then to the class list. Under this tab, you'll be able to see currently enrolled learners, applications in progress if your course takes applications, any learners that are currently pending payment. You've also got your program team, which includes your facilitators and coordinators. You've got coaches if your program uses coaching, learner observers, cancelled enrolments, and then all program users in one view. From the class list, you can enroll learners one at a time or via a spreadsheet. To enroll a learner one by one, first select the purchase plan. In this case, I'll select no payment required, and I'll be asked to input their email address, their first name, and their last name. If the learner already has an Academy account, their details will appear here and you can select them from the list. Otherwise, you're going to enroll them as a new learner. You may choose to fill in their details. Alternatively, you can leave these blank and they'll be asked to complete these when they first come into the platform. You can nominate whether or not you'd like to send them a welcome email. And then once they're enrolled, you can choose to enroll another learner. Next, we'll take a look at bulk enrolment using a spreadsheet. So back up in the top right-hand corner, use the drop-down to select bulk enroll. With bulk enroll, you'll download a CSV template where you can load in all of your user data. The CSV will include all of the profile fields you have activated for your platform. The minimum information we need is the learner's first name, last name, and email address. If you have the other information, you can fill this in. Otherwise, if you leave it blank, the learner will be prompted to complete it the first time they enter the platform. Once you've completed your CSV template, you can drag and drop it here and then click Enroll. Depending on how many learners you're enrolling at once, this sometimes takes a little bit of time if you're doing hundreds. It will also return a message to let you know how many people have been successfully enrolled. Another option is auto-enrollment. This is something that we only use in limited circumstances. For example, if we were importing learners directly from a HRIS or through another integration. You can also enable auto-enroll based on the user attributes. So as an example, I could set up specific user groups and I could create a user group or use an existing user group. So for example, if I wanted everyone who is an engineer or teacher, I could add them here. You have a couple of toggles, only include people created after. This means that you're not going to enroll people historically. And also you have the option to remove access if that person is no longer part of that user group. Now that you know how to enroll learners, let's look at how to manage their enrolments. I can see that this learner here, David, is currently enrolled. We have a few options. I can transfer his enrolment and choose another program to transfer him to. Or if he's no longer completing the program, we could change him to withdrawn. If he's successfully completed the program and hasn't automatically been marked complete, we may wish to mark him complete. And if he did not complete the course, there's also the did not complete option as well. And that's an overview of how you manage the class list and learner enrolments in Academy.